Betrayal and Betrayals, a tale of lost trust. I had a feeling things were going to end with John, my 19-year-old boyfriend, but we still parted on ample terms. It wasn't until last week that he broke up with me, citing his inability to meet my needs. We went our separate ways, and I thought that was the end of it. However, over the weekend, I reached out to Tracy, a 19-year-old friend who also knew John from college. He had become friends during our time together, and I invited her to dinner on campus to bond over our shared breakup experiences. She agreed, and we spent an hour chatting about our feelings. But just hours later, I received a text from John, out of the blue, stating that he felt uncomfortable with me talking to his friends and wanted us to go no contact. He also blocked me on Instagram. His tone was cold, and it felt like he'd broken up with me all over again. The next day, my roommate Gina told me that she'd spoken to Daniel, John's roommate, about the situation. Turned out that Tracy had been hanging out with John the night before our dinner, and she'd made some pretty serious claims against me. She alleged that I was stalking him and even threatened her. But when I sent Daniel screenshots of my texts with Tracy, he realized that these claims were false. Feeling vindicated, I spoke to John later that evening, explaining the situation and clearing my name. He listened carefully and eventually called me back to let me know that he believed I was telling the truth. What's more, he thought Tracy had been lying to him all along. In a bittersweet moment, we're still on no contact for now, but I'm relieved that John thinks better of me. Today, I noticed that he'd unblocked me on Instagram, not exactly a gesture of affection, but a sign that things are slowly healing between us.